follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me, yeah, follow me. I'm hoping to see the day when my people can all relate. We must stop fighting to achieve the peace that was taught in our country. We shall all be free. Follow me. Why don't you follow me to a place where we can be free? Come with me over there into racial hatred, and let's not share. Can you feel it? It's in the air. Oh, it's time for change. Time for us to care. Follow me. Why don't you follow me to a place where we can be free? Yeah. house groove. It's the only sound that makes me move. It makes me strong. It takes me high. The music moves my soul. Oh, by and by, I pledge allegiance to the house sound. It's the groove that will always be around. So I'm the one sent here to announce that you can't stop the house.
To hear the best house music 24/7? Tune in to House Tunes Radio. That's housetunesradio.com. And make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. HouseTunesRadio.com for the best in house music. Where words fail, house music speaks.
Order what you need at O'ReillyAuto.com and pick it up at the counter or call, and we'll bring it right out to you while you wait. 2 easy ways to buy online and pick up at your local store. O'Reilly Auto Parts, keeping you on the road.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
We know that we're asking Americans to do a lot right now. So we're asking everyone to be selfless for others so that we can protect those who are most susceptible to this virus.
A question I often get asked is, why should young people care about the spread of coronavirus? Well, we know that people with underlying medical conditions over the age of 60 are at highest risk, but they've got to get it from somebody.
Social distancing is really physical separation of people.
It's what we refer to when we ask people to stay at least 6 feet apart.
Not going to bars, not going to restaurants, not going to theaters where there are a lot of people. It all just means physical separation so that you have a space between you and others who might actually be infected or infect you.
We all have a role to play in preventing person-to-person spread of this disease, which can be deadly for vulnerable groups. For more information on how you can social distance, please go to coronavirus.gov.
Want that lawn of your dreams? High voltage landscaping and snow removal. 708-620-4851. Want the retaining wall in your front yard? Want that backyard to look great for a barbecue? High voltage landscaping and snow removal. From your spring cleanup to weekly maintenance to snow removal services in the winter. High voltage landscaping and snow removal. 708-620-4851. We are the salon for your lawn.
This is Marshall Jefferson, and you're listening to my family here on House Tunes Radio, where words fail, house music speaks.
Hey, welcome back to the Robert Kane Radio Show here on House Tunes Radio. Yeah, it's Wednesday, September 23rd, and my special guest, Marc Henderson, is in the building, killing him softly with these wonderful jokes and his great personality. Loving my brother, coming from the class of, I don't know what year it is, we ain't gonna give his age, because he looked he looked young, and he's going to be out and about all this week. Comedian Marc Henderson, make sure y'all get him on Instagram, Twitter, Google, and I just told him he's coming out to my Sunday night show, October 4th at Riddles. It's going to be Leon Rogers, Alex Ortiz, me, Marc Henderson. Hey, it's going down. It's going to be an amazing show. This show is going to be banging.
Yes,
You know,
sir.
also some other comics gonna be there. Kendall Ferguson might pop in on the building. There's a lot of comics might show in on the bill. Let's be honest. But I know all of them will get love on my stage as long as the headline is okay with it. But y'all check out the show, Riddle Comic Club, October 4th. And tomorrow night, Thursday, hey, I got Famo at Riddles, man. Y'all, if y'all need some tickets to that show, definitely hit your boy up. If not, just come on to the door tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, Riddles Comedy Club, 55 West 111th Street in Alsa. Let's get back to Mark. Hey, Mark, we talking to you about, them yours. You can keep them. Get my tickets. We talking to Mark. Mark, we've been talking to you about you and your history and your future. Well, now we want to kind of get into the news and how you feel about what's going on in the world. I don't see. We got to get you on the camera here. Let's put you back on real quick. So, Mark, tell us right now. When it comes to right now, the biggest news going on today is the Breonna Taylor issue, where and I call it an issue because they did not charge these police officers with her murder, and they keep calling it death. And then when you watch the news, they keep talking like it's a warrant on a drug raid when they obviously said that it was a mistake and there was no drugs and no raid and no warrant needed to happen. So how do you feel? Because I know Big O got a lot to say, but first I want to find out, how do you feel, Mark, about the whole situation and what's going on?
Of course, it's sad as always, but at the point where I'm not surprised anymore. Like, everything they say, I don't really even listen to because it's just an excuse to kill black people.
Wow.
It's always an excuse. It's always a reason. It's never going to stop being that. Mm-hmm. So, like, I have no faith in the justice system.
None at all. None.
And the only way for things to change is for us to unite and boycott and just do things that's going to like affect their pockets and even segregate. Let's go back to black people. Got to be for black people. We got to have our own neighborhoods, have our own power.
We got to have our own everything.
Yeah, and get like in one unity. Yeah, we have to vote, but nobody knows who to vote for.
And that's how I feel.
Let's say you have two black justices, like, we don't know which one to vote for. Like, if we're going to go vote, besides the president, we don't know who all these other people are. We're not educated in that.
Right.
But, yeah, we just have to unite because white people are never going to, I don't want to say bad things, but not be racist.
They are constantly.
Not the whole race, but it's always going to be racist people out there. That's what I'm trying to say.
And so, would you say that the cops, like if you really put ourselves in this police officer's shoes, would you say that the cops were being malicious or racist? Or could you really empathize with them thinking they had the right house, them saying that they said who they were, and them shooting?
I don't believe that story at all. Yeah, I don't. Not 1% I believe that story. I only believe the dude shot first. I believe they shot first.
Yeah. You know what? And my thing is, what I would say to the police is, if this was a hostage situation, would y'all have shot back at the house that many times?
If this was a white resident,
if this was a hostage situation, no, they would not have. If it was innocent victims in the house and it was a hostage situation, they would not have aired the house out. There's protocol for those types of situations.
I don't think they would have.
I don't think they would have. If I had two babies in the room and I'm saying back up and I shoot at the door, I do not think the police, knowing this baby's in the room, will shoot knowing I got a hostage situation.
I would say, what color are the hostages? That's what I would say. That's how messed up it is.
That's crazy. And that's the problem when you had a lot to say earlier about this. Do you even want to say it now?
I got to the point now, I'm going to
You gonna hold reserve?
I'm fighting some FCC shit right now.
Okay, so look, we gonna keep it PC. So what we gonna say is, what I would say is, I don't like the media content because the media is attacking it in the sense of, like I'm saying, they using the words like the drug house. And you know what I'm saying, and accidental, you know, when it was a murder.
To hell with it. This is what happened. Say you have these two microphone stands right here.
Okay.
This is 9900 A. This 9900 B.
Mm-hmm.
The drug house is B. But the way they have the camera on the pole, they're catching the whole thing. So they can't really tell which one is which. Go back and really look at video. I'm serious. And that's the thing I say, we when a lot of us as activists, black people want to be mad, want to be politically correct, whatever you want to call it. We jump on what we hear and go with, or what they hear and go with. Go back and do your research.
Yes.
The camera was set up at an angle where if it's, you say the studio door you walked in, the office door that was next door, you saw it. If it was a camera set up wide angle on a slant,
so what did you
when it came in, it looked like you just seen them coming into that area.
So what did you see this camera?
It was been all over the news, but
I didn't see the camera, but what I did hear on the news is they saying that it was about Breonna Taylor's ex-boyfriend, and that was who was the warrant for. And he did used to live in that house.
Yeah.
So that had to do with
the new boyfriend also kept a high amount of volume of traffic in and out of the house.
Well, that ain't got nothing
I'm just gonna look. I'm just gonna say, I don't think he was repairing computers in the house.
But wait, didn't they say that he got caught earlier that day or something?
Several.
Look, I don't care what he had,
but as a police officer, that no knock warrant shit is some bullshit.
Look, shout out to Tamika Davis and Ken.
Because I'm like, seriously, if I hear doof at my door at 3 a.m,
I'm busting too.
Me and my girl busting.
Yeah.
So it ain't finna be no.
Yeah, we getting down. We busting.
We doof doof doof.
And I ain't just gonna bust once.
And I'm
gonna go grab the other thing too. So
I'm just saying, even in that scenario, we gonna get murdered. You might get a couple of them, but you eventually gonna die. That's the whole thing is bull.
I might take a bullet, but
think about it.
If you shoot a couple of them, they gonna come in and try to air the whole thing.
He shot one dude. One dude did get shot.
No, I'm saying you said you and your girls start busting, and they start busting back. They gonna just air it out. So hopefully y'all survive. But
they did the same thing.
It's the same thing.
They did the same thing.
Well, y'all two people steady shooting.
What happened? What about the other guy who was the first guy got shot 7 times in the back? He wasn't busting.
I hate to say
it.
She died. He did that. So
yeah, I know you know.
Yeah.
You know, she got caught. I hate to say it like it, but she got caught lacking. So he should have covered one. He should have covered his girl while he was busting. So he's.
I mean, of course we don't know exactly what the scenario was.
It was gonna be 7 police officers outside.
Guess what? If you hear some shit up your, let me ask you this.
Okay.
If you hear somebody kicking at your front door,
well, I gotta get.
Wait. Just listen.
So if I hear him change out the gate,
come on. Let's take this scenario.
Okay.
If you hear somebody kicking at your front door, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my shit and I'm pushing her down and I'm ready. Now, meanwhile, no man, she's grabbing the other one, so she's ready while she's
going to do that if you pushing her down.
I'm pushing her to the floor.
Hey, see, your story sound like what's the word?
I'm pushing
Mrs. and Mrs.
Let me
Smith.
tell you what I'm saying. Okay, if you want to get technical with it, guess what? I'm rolling her the fuck up out the bed. She gonna grab the one that's under that bitch and bust your ass too.
Yeah.
So she gonna shoot you in the ankles and she coming low, I'm coming out. So if you want to do how I do.
Hey.
But no, and so
that's
not happening in that situation.
Right.
But how this is the cops that knows shit is because guess what? Basically, you're kicking my door in and I'm unaware of it. So if I'm asleep, the first thing I'm doing is grabbing my shit.
But you should.
So guess what?
That's why they get murdered for defending their house. And that's
okay. Yeah, I understand.
Then that's why I say if it was a hostage situation, I say many times where it's a hostage situation and I do not shoot when they was hostages. So they should have took the same approach.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Bottom line,
guess what?
you should not go expecting to kill somebody.
Kentucky Attorney General.
Even if they shoot, they go and they
Wait,
kill somebody.
I got to talk about
The
that.
Kentucky Attorney General he said he took his time. Black man, Kentucky Attorney General, said he took his time. They did all the research and everything
Lies.
over that, right?
What is he supposed to say?
Right.
Guess what?
What is he supposed to say?
Guess what? Do you realize he's a Republican?
Ain't no matter.
Republican. Wait. No, yes it does. Guess what? Because who has spent the whole past week in Kentucky off the clock? Look, Mitch McConnell, who is the Speaker of the House, who is from Kentucky.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you.
Oh no! Wait! No, listen. Let me listen. Listen. Now you know.
Listen, y'all.
You're into my field.
I know.
No.
Listen, y'all. All is continue to run with this. As new generation don't give a damn about Republican, Democrat. They finna squash all that in the next 4 or 5 years. I promise you. All this talk about Republican, Democrat with this new generation finna be dead. Because y'all don't understand how to at least give a definition. Even our generation barely know the difference between the Republican and the Democrat. All we know is one wants the poor and one wants the rich. But the truth is, the black people created Republican.
And then guess what?
Created that. You are supposed to be a Republican.
Let me ask you
a black person.
You said
they took it and twisted it on us.
You just said it's all going to switch up in the Democrats and Republicans.
It's going to die. They going to be gone.
Okay,
all that gone, bro.
Why aren't you all supporting the? I think it's the Libertarian and the Green Party.
That's going to be
running for president.
New generation is killing all. No, those are old generation trying to lie like they new generation permanent. They
Libertarian,
not the new generation.
The Libertarian Party is. Don't quote me on it. I've forgotten the exact schematics. But say if you got to be 35 years old and X, Y, and Z to run for president, the Libertarian Party is that borderline.
See, look, we talking about he does this for a living. We could talk all day, but we got a guest in the house, and he don't understand most of politics. But we're going to talk about what the part of politics you do understand, because it ain't that he don't understand it. I think he just don't want to get into it because he get in trouble. And I heard you got in trouble online for your political stance, so you might as well talk now and get it out.
What political stance am I getting in trouble with? I believe it's all one party. That's just my political thing. Like, Republican, Democrat is just to separate us, and
it does. And that's how the new generation believe. That's what I'm telling you.
I don't get politics like that no more, because a house divided can't stand.
A house divided will never stand, and that's what we all understand. So that's why I'm trying to tell you, it don't matter if you're Republican or Democrat. If you're doing right, that's what people want. They want people doing right. And they not doing right by
That's what. Then why don't y'all motherfuckers start to do right? Not being funny, but why don't it start to do right party? And that way,
see, we still separating. We still separating.
The do right party is where, guess what? Ain't no party. If you was Republican or Democrat, everybody is in the do-right party. It's only one party, the do-right party.
Well, both parties, what I'm just trying to say is black people. So that's why I say black people need to unite and stick together and start building our own stuff, our own communities up together, and
rebuild the
nobody else is going to look out for us. I'm at the point where I'm willing to go back to Africa when I get my money together.
I got a buddy right now. You know somebody who lives on one street in Africa?
I know, but I'll probably go there.
I have a buddy right now that lives in Ghana, and I can show you a picture of his crib.
It's nice, ain't it?
A black dude,
Dynasty Lake's nice.
A black dude getting murdered for jogging? Like, come on, man.
That's
like, it's a war out here, dude.
It's been a war out here. It's been 100-year war. We just don't think about it.
I'm saying that to say, like, we should never look for white people to accept us or think that they're going to give us justice. It's just not going to happen.
It's never going to happen.
Never, ever, ever. Look, I'm going to tell you this. I know a white gentleman right now. And not being funny when I say, no, this is not lying. Come on, bro. I went to University of Chicago first. Grammar school.
Of course, I know.
So,
you have
but I know a white gentleman right now, and this is the cliche, but has a bunch of black friends. You know that. No. You're one that has a bunch of black friends. But guess what? I'm talking about black male and female friends. And the ones that he's close to, he's cool with. Mm-hmm. But he has a stigma about black men because his mother hired a black hype to kill her because her cancer came back and she didn't want to suffer through it no more. He tried to kill her. She didn't die. She got back in her car bloody, went back, found him, told him, come back to my crib and re-kill, and basically make sure I'm dead.
Dang.
Don't ask me how the shit he got caught up in and all of that. Right. But this white guy has a black stigma about, just say, black men that he doesn't know as they're, all murderers and killers because of what happened. But yet alone,
that don't make your story.
No, but guess what? I asked him this question. I asked him, listen. I asked him,
one dumbass like that.
No.
Yes, it was a crackhead your mama wanted to be that. And you don't know all black people because, hey, what your mama wanted? This is what I think makes sense. This is what I'm finna say. Right. The crackheads at least. That's what. Not black people. No. This is what I'm finna say. Crazy. This is what I'm finna say. He said, hate your mama. No. Said, but she hired him twice. Think about it. She went bloody and got the. That's the one. He said, I would have the same feeling about white dope fiends if it was a white dope fiend that killed my mother. No, he wouldn't.
Yeah, he said that. He says the fact is he would have a problem with
like you said, all crackheads. It was a crackhead who she hired. Whether black, white, Mexican, it don't matter.
But that's what I'm saying. He said, guess what?
No. He did his excuse. Look, they always give you an excuse.
He said if it was white, Mexican, Puerto Rican, Chinese.
No, that's a lie. It's a lie. A white man will always, a racist, let me say not white man, a racist will always give you an excuse for their racism. There's no excuse to blame everybody for one thing. A black dude, when I was a kid, I got bullied by a kid named Kiko King. That mean every black person finna come up and punch me? No. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. That ain't got a white police officer was a really good dude in our neighborhood. All the rest of them were shit. So if I would have just took the one and said, oh, all of them are great, I would be treating shitty cops like they're great. It's not true. You got to treat people per way you meet them. And if anybody try to generalize a whole group of everybody with one color, so many nations and races and colors out here, people, it's an African dude, a white, Irish black people. So you're going to group all of them up because of one black crackhead from Detroit.
No, I'm just saying, guess what?
If I'm the dude is a racist, if you ask told him he's a racist, and I told him his black friends. If I'm Chinese, I'm gonna say if I'm Chinese, I got a certain feel the same shit. If I'm Chinese, but I treat you cool because I know you, but he's just a black dude on the street, and I feel like that he's a killer or murderer because of the situation that happened, and I kind of look at him a different way. I don't know. What you think? What you think, Mark?
About what? Y'all went to like
a whole nother level. Look, we went to a whole nother level, and I see you getting uncomfortable because we really
just like this is a long debate.
This is a debate. Yeah, you look like you're sick of this. I got lost on part one.
I mean, on that subject, I think the dude is just a racist. So, no way around that.
Yeah, he's just a racist. So, that's all we said with the police officers. Like, they should be charged and stuff like that. All right, well, let's talk about something you know about. Let's talk about you again. So, tell me and tell the people again, because we is about to be at the end of our show. It's been a wonderful show. And, a lot of people love you. And people been hitting us. Tell us about the West Side, and I know him. You've been doing comedy so long, you don't even realize that you're famous. How does it feel to be popular and famous and
ghetto superstar?
How does that feel?
I don't. I mean, you keep saying that. I just don't feel famous yet, but. I mean, I get recognized here and there, but that's cool. I enjoy that. But I definitely have way bigger goals. Like we're talking about America's Got Talent, that'll be life changing. That's the type of fame I'm looking for.
So if y'all
I love anybody that does show me love and likes me and stuff like that. If you are a fan of mine, I really appreciate it.
So if y'all out there and y'all know anybody who produce or work on America's Got Talent, and look, get him on the show. Because that's what we on. We on getting our people on the show. He is a very funny comedian. You can check out his comedy this weekend at the Laugh Factory. He's going to be killing the show.
7 and 9.
Oh, yeah. What's the location and how they... You said
Chicago, Laugh Factory, look online. It's on Broadway.
And you know what? I went there last week. They had Alex Ortiz there. They do social distancing, just like we do here at Riddle's Comedy Club on Thursday night. We do social distancing, and they wear their masks. And they got
Riddle's right now.
Broadway and Belmont.
Right here.
Just like we do it right here on Thursday nights at Riddle's. That's what I'm saying. No. And it was just a shameless plug on top of the plug. That's all. You know how we got to do it. I got to sell these tickets. But we here with my homie Marc Henderson. He is very funny, and he's going to be. I think. Have you ever written movies or scripts? Do you got a?
I have not, but I'm actually finna start taking some writing classes. Everybody keep telling me my man is made for that. So
yeah, bro,
I'm looking to it.
You really do, and I would figure that you had a bunch of stuff you had written out and things like that. But I would implore you to write things in sequence and try to get you a script started. But exactly, this is one of the greatest writers and greatest minds I've known in comedy, and I'm talking about real creative, real funny, hit you where you don't even think you hit, and then next thing you know, your ass is laughing on the floor. And you see, we only said like 4 cuss words today, so the FCC is really happy today just for having you on, so I'm pretty sure we might get a different letter instead of the normal one, because O didn't even want to talk, because he be cussing on here. He try to act like he don't. But look, y'all, thank y'all definitely for coming out. We always here. We listen to a lot of house music, and we got Marc Henderson. Make sure y'all go to Comic Comedian.
Marc Henderson on Instagram. Marc Henderson Clean Comedy TV on YouTube. Subscribe to those channels.
Yeah, he got some clean comedy. You know, y'all gonna love it.
Sketches too. What do you do?
Hey, you got in sketches. This was from Atlanta or in Chicago?
All my sketches?
Yeah.
I did most of those in LA.
Oh, see, he ain't even tell us about the LA stuff. See, y'all, this man got so many layers, it's ridiculous. And I ain't even get a chance to get into it because we talk so much about Breonna. Yo, rest in peace, Breonna Taylor. We love you.
Still justice for Breonna Taylor.
Yeah, justice. Like, I think they trying to charge, look, real quick, I think they trying to charge one of the officers with shooting into a whole nother house.
No, that's what the charges were from. That's what the charges were from. The charges were not from the bullets in Breonna Taylor. It was from the bullets going into the neighbor's
into a neighbor's house. So then you can get in trouble for shooting at that house.
I meant, and I forgot about it. I've been in programming, but I really meant at 7:00 because Lori Lightfoot said they were going to do a moment of silence at 7:00.
Oh, we should have did a moment of silence, so we ruined that.
Guess what? I'll do
We're
it.
going to take our last 3 minutes, and we'll take a moment of silence.
It's actually a minute, so you got.
Huh?
She said she was doing a minute.
Oh, she's doing a minute. Okay, well, hey, that's fine. We can definitely do it. Take our last
one last time. All your info, contact info.
Comedian Marc Henderson on Instagram, Marc Henderson Clean Comedy and TV on YouTube. Subscribe to that channel. I appreciate it. Got sketches and comedy on there.
Hey, y'all, don't forget, y'all check me out every Wednesday here, House Tunes Radio. Hey, man, we keep the funniest comedians, the greatest minds, and we always here. Definitely download the app, housetunesradio.com, Facebook, Instagram, or just go straight to the app, housetunesradio.com, and make sure y'all download all the shows we got.
And we got, what, 2-3 pair? How many?
We got, I'm going to give you more. We got as many tickets as y'all need. We have four pair of tickets
on mine.
Yeah,
we got 4 pair of tickets to October 4th at Riddles for the 8 p.m. show that we're gonna give away on House Tunes Radio.
Yeah.
So make sure y'all listen and check out the Facebook and webpage.
Yeah, all of that.
You'll see the link. How you gonna win these tickets? It'll be up tomorrow, starting at 9 a.m.
Yeah, so do these tickets.
Guess what? 7:59. Let's give this moment of silence. We're gonna leave mics open. We'll mute them. Get this minute. Let's go.
Rest in peace.
Love y'all. See y'all next week.
That's Robert Kane Radio. See you next week. We love you guys. God bless. Take care of each other. And
this is Marshall Jefferson, and you're listening to my family here on House Tunes Radio, where words fail, house music speaks.
It's surprising how the bigger a city